I got involved in this community when Jim came to the university as president. And it was a very natural role for us because we'd always been involved with universities. I also have been involved to some part with our church and some clubs in town, but I found that my involvement with the university has really been my major focus. Jim and I team taught 2 times in Salzburg, and at that point we really got involved with students, living with them for the whole 4 weeks. So those kind of experiences were really very rewarding. Sage advice that I've received that has been most helpful to me is this: follow your convictions. How did I feel when I heard that I was receiving this award? Very surprised. I'm very grateful to receive this award, but to be perfectly honest, I'd feel way more comfortable if I was sitting in the audience and looking at somebody else getting an award.
I met Carol on my daughter's first day of school here during her freshman year at the University of Redlands. Why is Carol special? Carol is, most of all, a very genuine person. She's warm and caring and very gracious.
I've known Carol for about 20 years. We met my very first day during my freshman year of campus. Carol is extremely deserving of the Town and Gown Award of Distinction this year. She has served the university very well during her years as First Lady of the University of Redlands. She not only has hosted many students and faculty, staff, and administrators in their home, but in addition, she has helped us with many of our fundraising efforts.
And I first was introduced to Carol because I was going on the May term course to Salzburg, Austria. So that's where I met her, and she was going to be teaching us some art in Salzburg. One thing that always stands out to me is her willingness to teach others. You know, she's taught us how to draw, photography, even cooking lessons. And now I know how to make guacamole, which is great. So she's so willing to share just anything she knows. She's willing to pass on, and you know, with that, it takes a lot of patience to do that. You know, in our art class in Salzburg, a lot of us, you know, took a little longer to pick up on what we were supposed to be doing, but she never gets flustered. She'll sit there and teach you how to draw that line straight all day long if that's what it takes. So I think that's really special.
When I first met Carol, I knew we were going to be friends, and we have been ever since. I believe she was the First Lady who ever invited the full Board of Trustees to come to their home for dinner. And I was so impressed with that that was another thing that made me appreciate her so much.
Well, in this setting, I'm just the spouse of Carol and the sidebar, really. And I know she appreciates this honor, but actually she doesn't seek recognition, but just simply, in a very effective and elegant way, completes the things that are important in her life, including the myriad of responsibilities that she's assumed as First Lady for over 20 years. For her enormous love and support for me, for, of course, her dedication to our terrific family, and then an expression of artistic genius in not just her art, but in every aspect of her life. I am so happy that you have honored her in this way.